Welcome to Facts TV News, where everything is true. Man shot at gaming lounge in Portmore. A man yesterday came under a gun attack while at a gaming lounge located at the Portmore Town Centre in St. Catherine. The shooting caused shoppers to take cover. The injured man was subsequently rushed to hospital. The scene was cornered off by police. Vlogger Legendary Lasco believed to have committed suicide. Popular social media influencer Shauna K. Gale, known as Legendary Lasco, is believed to have committed suicide in the apartment of a female lawyer in New Kingston, St. Andrew over the weekend. Police believe that Gale, a 20-year-old student of a Beacon Avenue address in Spanish Town, St. Catherine, committed the act sometime between 8 p.m. on Independence Day, August 6, and 8 a.m. on the following day. Reports are that Gale was left at the home of the lawyer. She was later discovered with a bottle of rum and pills in a room and a piece of electrical cord tied around her neck. The social media influencer was known to perform pranks, act out skits, and posted regularly on TikTok and YouTube under the handle Legendary Lasco. Many of her fellow vloggers posted condolences messages on TikTok and videos in memory of her. The St. Andrew Central Police are investigating. Capleton escaped serious injuries in St. Thomas accident. Dancehall artist Capleton suffered minor injuries in a motor vehicle accident in St. Thomas yesterday morning. The DJ's vehicle reportedly overturned while traveling in the Landue about 5 a.m. He was alone in the vehicle. Capleton's manager Claudette Kemp confirmed the accident and said the entertainer is at home resting. The vehicle write-off, but he is okay. He is recuperating at home, Kemp told reporters. Capleton, given name Clifton Bailey, is known as the self-proclaimed King of Fire. He is also known for several hits including Jaja City, The Day Will Come, Good in Her Clothes, and Orwa. WhatsApp announces new privacy updates. WhatsApp has announced several new privacy updates, including the ability for users to check their messages without other people knowing. According to an article from CNN Business, WhatsApp made the revelation on Tuesday, August 9. The platform indicated that soon people will be allowed to control who can see when they're online, prevent others from taking screenshots of certain messages, and leave groups without notifying entire channels. WhatsApp has more than 2 billion users globally and is owned by Facebook FB parent Meta. Announcing the changes on Facebook and Instagram, CEO Mark Zuckerberg said the company would keep building new ways to protect your messages and keep them as private and secure as face-to-face conversations, CNN Business reported. 2 of the new features being introduced on WhatsApp, which will let you choose who can see when you're active and to leave groups silently, will come into effect this month according to WhatsApp. Ray and Never gives Netball Jamaica $14 million in spirited support. Jamaica's Sunshine Girls, fresh from their historic silver medal winning performance at the just concluded Commonwealth Games, have received a massive boost to aid in their preparation and readiness for upcoming global tournaments. This with Ray and Neville, White over Prove Rum announcing a massive sponsorship deal of $14 million. The partnership will be an initial 3-year relationship with an option for renewal. It comes after the calls for support for members of the national team and its support staff on their way to the gold medal at Birmingham 2002. According to Ray and Neville, the total represents support in each of the 14 parishes, which mirrors its currently available parish collection to mark Jamaica's 60th independence. Police seized gun, ammunition from dead body in Westmoreland. The police seized a firearm and ammunition from a man who was shot and killed in Garden District, White House, Westmoreland. The deceased has been identified as Gaston Myers. Myers was fatally shot, while another man was shot and injured by unknown assailants. One 9mm pistol with a magazine containing 2 9mm rounds was seized from Myers' body. The police are investigating. Meanwhile, the St. Catherine North Police are trying to determine if 2 separate shooting incidents on McVickers Lane in Spanish Town are connected. 2 men were shot minutes apart. 28-year-old Paul Henry, otherwise called Rufy, was shot and killed by unknown assailants about 1 p.m. And 19 minutes later, a 53-year-old shop operator was shot and injured. The details at this time are unclear as investigations are underway. 3 arrested following supermarket robbery. 3 men were arrested and charged following an incident at a supermarket in Orange Lane, Montego Bay in St. James. Charged are 25-year-old Donnie Malcolm, 29-year-old chef Nathan Campbell, both of Paradise Row, and 27-year-old Matty Reed, of William Street in Montego Bay, St. James. The men were charged with robbery with aggravation and illegal possession of firearm for the July 31st incident. Reports are that about 10:44 a.m., all three men entered the supermarket where they robbed the owner of several cartons of cigarettes and $100,000 before escaping in a Toyota Fila motor car. A report was made to the police, who subsequently conducted an intelligence-led vehicle checkpoint along the Unity Hall main road, where a vehicle was seen fitting the description. The driver was signaled to stop, to which he complied. The vehicle was searched and several cartons of cigarettes were found. The men were arrested and charged after a question and answer session. They are to appear before the Western Regional Gun Court on Wednesday, August 24. Government assures that it is taking matter of Windalco effluent spill serious, says assessment of matter is progressing. The government has assured that it is treating the issue of the Windalco effluent spill into the recovery as a serious matter. The spill, which occurred over a week ago, resulted in the fish kill, which continues to affect water supply and air quality. Farmers and fisherfolk have also suffered major loss. Last week, the National Environment and Planning Agency (Netball) announced that it would take serious actions against Windalco. Among those actions is the intention to serve a notice to suspend Windalco's environmental permits and license. Minister without portfolio in the Ministry of Economic Growth and Job Creation, Matty Samodo, said two other steps have also been taken by NEPA. He assured that the government is holding Windalco accountable.
NEPA would have gone into detail with those steps at a press conference on Friday, which spoke to three main actions that they were taking. One, that they had commenced prosecution. Two, they had initiated steps to draw down on the environmental performance bond, which is in excess of 115 million Jamaican dollars. And three, they had indicated the intention to serve notice of suspension of the environmental permits. All three steps are underway and are at varying stages of progress. The public can be assured that the government is taking the matter very seriously and is holding Windalco accountable for the spill. The human impact of this is great, and it's something that we're very concerned about. We're also doing the assessment of those who would have had health issues as a result of the spill. Varying assessments are underway in terms of the exact impact, as well as working through the best way to intervene and to provide support to the varying groups. That means Ministry of Health is engaged, the Ministry of Labour is engaged, the Ministry of Agriculture and Fisheries is engaged. We're not yet at that point in terms of rolling out what the plan is for each segment that has been impacted. What we are doing is ensuring that those who are most vulnerable along that space are receiving trucked water, those who have had health issues are receiving health care, and those who are most impacted, certainly with livelihoods and use the river to survive, that we make the interventions for the short term through the Ministry of Labour and Social Security while those assessments are underway.
Opposition Member of Parliament joins call for revival of National Neighbourhood Watch movement. As crime and violence continue to plague the country, Member of Parliament for St. Catherine Southern, Jackson, has joined the call for the revival of the National Neighbourhood Watch movement. Speaking with reporters, Mr. Jackson said in the past, the Neighbourhood Watch program was effective in protecting communities and eventually the country from some criminal activities. However, he said that this is no longer the case as the program has been discontinued. Mr. Jackson explained that the security of the nation's communities could be improved with the Neighbourhood Watch movement.
If you can't secure the communities, you can't secure the country. In fact, it starts at the home, keeping home secure, communities secure, and then our country secure. And the people have to be an integral part of that exercise. And for me, that's what the Neighborhood Watch is all about, bringing people together around ensuring their common security. Security for one is a security for all, and we all have to become active participants. In my earlier term in representational politics in my constituency, we used to have a vibrant Neighborhood Watch. And just the sense of participation, the enthusiasm of the people, I saw the difference. And it has just slipped away, slipped away, slipped away. I'm not placing any blame anywhere. Once we recognize something of merit, I think we all just need to come together around it and make the best of it. For example, the Peace Management Initiative is one other extension of community involvement. It goes a bit further than, say, the Neighborhood Watch, but will be an integral part of that process. It will help. And I want to say, I've never believed that there is any one thing that is going to be the magic solution for our crime problem. It's a plethora of things working together. The police can't do it by themselves, right? They need the community in different structures within the local space to do it. Social intervention program, working in collaboration with Neighborhood Watch is what will help. Long-term solutions don't come overnight. But if you don't invest in the effort today, you will never able to reap the benefit. And that's one of the reasons why we are where we are. We have not invested sufficiently and consistently. And I want to emphasize consistently. We may start something and after a while it just wither away. And then we say the program don't work. It don't work because we don't give it a chance to work. Because we're looking for quick fix.
Teen girl charged with murder of her brother. A 16-year-old Clarendon girl has been charged with the murder of her brother, 23-year-old Leonardo Cole. The murder took place at their home on Hazard Drive, Maypen in Clarendon on August 5th. The Maypen Criminal Investigations Division says about 9:30 a.m., the accused and her sister were having a dispute when Cole intervened. The dispute escalated, and the teenage girl used a knife to stab Cole in the upper body. He was transported to hospital where he was pronounced dead. The accused was interviewed in the presence of her attorney on Monday, after which she was charged. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, and click the notification bell